I never thought 5 minutes could change everything. The hostel smelled of wet wood and tea. Rain tapped the window. My bunk lamp made a small island of light. Everyone else was asleep. I had an assignment due and pretended I would finish it. At 2:02 a.m., my phone buzzed. An unknown number had sent a short video. The clip showed my room from the foot of the bed. The angle was off. It caught the edge of my desk, the ladder, the door. My bed looked empty. The camera moved as if searching. I laughed at first. Then another message arrived, a photo. In the corner of the picture, someone had written in red, 5 o'clock. The lamp hummed. A soft scrape came from the ceiling. The hostel had thin walls and an attic. Old houses make noises. I told myself that. My roommate Arif snored below. I told myself a lot of small lies. Then the phone rang. A live call from the same unknown number. I answered because people answer. The screen showed only black. I heard a faint rasp, like cloth on wood, and so soft I thought I imagined it. My name breathed back at me. It did not sound like a person. It sounded like the building remembering me. The live feed kept running. The red pulsed. The image was grainy and gray. It was filmed from near the floor. In the frame, I slept. Something stood at the foot of the bed. At first it looked like a stain in shadow. Then it moved. It came up the ladder with a slow patience. It had thin fingers. They paused at the mattress where I kept my jacket. The hand left no mark, only a faint mist like the memory of touch. I felt my heart in my throat. Arif blinked and asked if I was okay. I said yes and felt the lie sour on my tongue. The timer in the corner read 4:52, 4:53. The thing turned its head toward the camera. Its face was not a face yet. It watched the sleeping me with a calm that made my blood slow. The live video felt like a window I could not close. A message popped up. Watch. The phone vibrated in my hand like something alive. The thing in the feed leaned forward as if listening. It reached toward my mouth in the video. The movement was small, almost respectful. The live clock ticked to 4:59. At 5 o'clock, the feed froze. The last frame was a close-up of my face on the pillow. My eyes in that frozen image were open and bright, reflecting something black and deep. The red vanished. The call ended. The room was unchanged. Rain knocked the same rhythm. Arif snored. My hands felt distant. I waited until morning and did not tell anyone. Hostels teach you silence. People keep their ghosts private. Days passed. I moved my bag to the other side of the room. I turned off my lamp. I slept with one eye open, and every wind made me tense. Nights smelled different after that. Every shadow felt like a question. A month later, I changed hostels. New walls do not forget you. I told myself that. In the new room, the mattress smelled new, and the windows let light in. I slept better for a week. Then, 2 months after the first message, I found a photo on my desk. It showed the corner of the new room. The angle was close to the bed. A hand reached into the frame from the edge, fingers curling as if to close. In the lower right corner, in small red letters, someone had written 5 o'clock. My chest tightened. I wanted to tear the paper and burn it. I folded it and hid it in a drawer. I told myself I would not look at it at night. I lied. Now I watch clocks. Rain still wakes me. Lamps hum like tired insects. When a message arrives from an unknown number at night, my first thought is not curiosity. It is the image of that live feed and the strange, patient hand. I do not know who filmed me. I do not know how the feed started. I do not know why a number in a corner felt like a countdown. I only know it liked 5 minutes. It came for 5 minutes and then left. It could watch me sleep as if I were a picture. Sometimes I think the 5 minutes were not about my body. They were about attention. In that frozen frame, my eyes held something that did not belong to me. I checked the hostel camera later and found no sign of a person. The number on my screen appeared once. Whoever sent it knew the room. Whoever filmed me had watched me leave for classes and return. That thought made sleep feel like a thin skin. Arif moved out a month later. He told me he woke once at dawn to my quiet muttering. He assumed I had a bad dream and did not ask more. I never showed him the footage. Some things collapse when shown in daylight. Now, when rain begins, I place my phone face down and listen. I imagine a lens in the dark, patient as a trap. Imagine a hand marking the minutes. 5 minutes is a short time for something to learn you. If a late message arrives from an unknown number, do not open it. If curiosity wins, sit still and count. Do not blink until number resets. Attention has a shape. It will leave if you do not give it a face.